Good morning, my fellow cyclist friends and followers. Today we are here to a very ancient site called as Ghumtachi Vihir in the Talegaon area. So Talegaon has had a lot of historical importance, prominence, and it has always been a part of the rich heritage that the Maratha culture had. So this was a place for Khanderao Dabhade. From the architecture, it seems like this well must have built during his reign, somewhere ranging between 1700 AD. You can see that it is limestone carved with black stones, and the well is of three layers. So right now what we are on the first layer, where you see water at the bottom here is the second layer, and the third layer is still submerged in water. There is a Mahadev Mandir which is present here, and it seems that this might have been prominently because everybody can come in the morning for drawing water from the well and get darshan of Har Har Mahadev. The well is quite good at the moment, even though being such an old, ancient and rich in its tradition. It looks like there were small fishes as well in the lake, which could serve as an alternate ecosystem in its own. Approximately, I think the depth of the well should be around 50 to 100 feet, I believe, but it wasn't mentioned anywhere, so it's speculative. It was definitely at the height. There were two channels from where the water could be drawn from the well. Across these walls you can walk, but the passages are really narrow. The water was crystal clean, however we chose not to touch the water to maintain the sanctity. There is a carving in the stone in Modi Lipi, prominently also not something that we could read, so it is not to our knowledge what it means, but hopefully it means that it was built in time of Khanderao Dabhade. This is the idol of Mahadev Shiva. The place is extremely peaceful, as you can see. This is not having direct approach road, and hence you have to walk a little bit across the ordnance factory, and then if you're taking it from the Talegaon, then probably have to go across the river crossing. The name itself, Ghumtachi Veer, comes from the red temple-like structure. It doesn't really have an idol at the moment, but it is speculative because there's no correlation in it. Since the temple is being rebuilt, I must say, maybe it's worth visiting after some time to really know much more details. I would suggest that whenever someone goes to visit this, it is really deep, and since and narrow, mind your step here. The architecture is very good, and you don't get to see such monuments. The water reservoir across, and I don't think our generation is going to build any sturdy structures like these. There's a little bit of fresco going on here, whereby the old technology of limestone is being reused to rejuvenate some of the stones, but I think it was in a very good structure. These holes that you see are for drawing water, like traditional river draw, which is also called as moat in Marathi, if you're familiar with. There is a stone as well where you could, I think, wash clothes, if I'm not mistaken, in previous times. Or it could have been if you're making any lep or jadi booty or that sort of stuff, but I'm not really completely sure. Overall, the monument was worth visiting, and it is well conserved since it is not having any direct approach. I think it's well conserved, and I wish best of luck to the people who are conserving it. See you in the next vlog.